Right then, welcome to Happy, Hungry, Hibby. Yes, and what I'm going to bring you this week is a recipe inspired from the one and only Ottolenghi Comforts Cookbook. And it's the right time of the year to be covering something like this because it is, of course, autumn. As we are now entering November, I wanted to cover something that's just nice and warming, really something that's kind of like, yeah, comforting. And it is this recipe here, which is the roasted aubergine, red pepper and tomato soup. Now we all know that absolute classic, the cream of tomato soup, which Heinz is very famous for. And it's quintessentially British and something kind of like we are kind of proud of. It's very much a lovely sort of warming soup to have at this time of year, which is very, very comforting. But to be brutally honest, I'm not really a fan, but this recipe is absolutely brilliant. And it's really because it's just been spruced up with some aubergines and some really nice spices, really that complement this. Tried it before, tried it on my wife, Jenna, and she absolutely loves it. So nothing better to do on a Sunday than do a lot of batch cooking and prepare for the week ahead. And even freeze it, really, really simple. So the core ingredients you need for this, I'm actually splashed out a little bit and bought some really nice premium Tesco finest tomatoes on the vine. The variety here, it says Dunk. Never heard of Dunk, but this is sourced from the Netherlands. And then I'm also using some of these really nice San Marzano tomatoes, which are, you know, the smaller ones, but these are really nice because they're small, they've just got a real intensity of flavour. Passata, which is a good brand, this one here is really good. Do a little bit of cheating really, but also keep the cost down as well because the fresh tomatoes are quite expensive. 2 red peppers, 2 aubergines, 2 onions, of course garlic. Also using some thyme leaves, some really good premium paprika here, smoked paprika, which is sourced from Spain. It's a really good brand this, it's won really some good awards. Some saffron, some cayenne pepper, cumin seeds. Now I'm actually gonna use whole cumin, I'm just gonna slightly toast them and then I'm gonna grind them to get that absolute freshness, release the oils and get that real good quality flavour. Some fresh flat-leaved parsley. Some red wine vinegar, I'm using this Chianti. I'm actually making my own red wine vinegar, which was inspired from the Angela Cluton vinegar book. So do check out the review for that book, it's absolutely sensational. I've actually got a big jar of this in the garage, which is fermenting, really good. And then for the topping, I'm actually going to be doing some of the fried almond topping. To make this whole food plant-based, you can eliminate all the oil. For me, I'm going to massively reduce the amount of oil, but I'm just going to use just a small amount, just a standard olive oil to basically just fry these almonds with the spices to add that like little crunchy topping. But everything else I'm just going to do oil free. So if you've not actually seen this cookbook, I've done a review for this as well. It's absolutely sensational, really good. Do check out my review of this. Of course, Yotam Ottolenghi, Helen Go, Tara Wigley, and Veronica Lockmuller as well. It's a fantastic book. I do like the soup section. Now, this soup is actually sort of inspired, really, as you can tell by the paprika and the Spanish paprika here, more like a Spanish sort of Catalonian dish. It's referenced in the book that it's very much similar to Escalivada, which is a kind of like a really sort of spicy paprika Spanish tomato recipe. Yeah, I mean, the quintessential thing about Heinz soup is that it's really smooth, it's got that nice sweetness. Yes, so yeah, we're looking forward to doing this. Oh, there's mummy, yeah. Yes, there's mummy. Oh, mummy's home, mummy's home. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, mummy's home. Oh, your baby boy's been abandoned. Baby boy's been abandoned. Oh, gonna get wifey on the show. And this dish isn't for dogs. So yes, Harvey is wanting to sniff around, but I'm afraid dogs can't eat tomatoes. So sorry, Harvey, you cannot eat any tomato soup. I'm sorry, little boy, I'm really sorry. But if you do like dog recipes, do check out last week's recipe, where I covered some nice little biscuits for Harvey. Yeah, so Mummy feels neglected at the moment because I've been doing Harvey recipes and not leaving Mummy out. So yeah, I've got to do this tomato soup for Jenna. So yes, let's get going. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roast, I'm going to char these aubergines. And that is a real key thing to do with these, almost like burn the skin, and it just absorbs all those flavours and really adds that real smokiness. So I'm just going to prick this all over, just so that it doesn't explode. Quite a standard thing to do. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to put these into the oven for half an hour, and then I'm just going to add the tomatoes after that half hour and then roast for another half an hour. So in total the aubergines will be done for about an hour, and do this on 220 degrees, as high as the oven can go actually. So I'm just going to put those onto a baking tray and put these into the oven. Alexa, set the timer for half an hour.
Good afternoon, James. 30 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, super. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the tomatoes now, really fresh. Look at those, vibrant red colour. I'm going to cut them on the vine as well. Also, paste these as well. And Harvey is right mummy's boy, as you can tell. Yes, so they're done, ready? And the same for the red peppers as well. I read something about peppers, and apparently the peppers that actually have the 3 knobs there are actually male. The male peppers are really good for cooking, and apparently the female peppers have 4 knobs, so symmetrical, and they're actually better for salads and things like that, so better raw. So yes, we're going to char these, yeah, these male peppers. I don't know whether that's actually true or not, but it'd be interesting to know. Yes, of course I love cooking, yes, but also I love drinking as well. And at the moment, I'm actually drinking quite an exclusive collection from the Wine Society. Pinot Noir is a really nice autumnal drink, and this is an absolutely fantastic one from the Alsace, which is a little sort of corner on the east of France, borderlining Germany. And this Pinot Noir is absolutely exceptional, and it's also not too strong as well, which is what I really do like about the old world wine, because it's this is 12%, which is a lot lighter. And yes, this is the Burgundy grape, and my wife and I absolutely love this. And here we have some. So yes, and that's absolutely wonderful, really nice. A little bit of the acidity is lovely. Yes, right, so I've got half an hour to wait until the aubergines are done, and then I'm going to throw in the red peppers and the tomatoes as well. So meanwhile, I'm going to chop up the onions and I'm going to fry these off. So let's get going. Right then, and then here we have it. Absolutely sensational. This is an absolute winner. It's really worth making that effort. Just char those vegetables in the oven, in particular the aubergines, the tomatoes, and of course the red peppers. But if you just want to cheat, you can actually buy these jars of the peppers that are already done. You could also buy sun-dried tomatoes. But you know what? It's really therapeutic. I just love cooking from scratch at home, and the aromas that just go around the house while you're cooking, that really just sort of make it worthwhile. And you just know it's just so much help for you. You bought the premium best ingredients and slowly roasted those to make an absolute showcase winter warmer soup. So let's have a tasting session. Always love serving this up in my wife's favourite heart-shaped soup bowl. I'm just going to ladle this in. And a little tip of mine is to actually put in your veg stock last, so you can actually make the thickness of the soup to your acquired preference. Look at that. Could eat that on its own, it's absolutely amazing. So now the taste test. That is absolutely amazing. Best tomato soup I've ever had. The paprika really does complement it so well, and the crunch on top, really good. I'm gonna not eating all of this. Absolutely wonderful. My wife really does like it as well, so it's something I'm going to keep on making. So really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do put your comments below. What is your favourite winter warmer? What's your favourite sort of autumnal soups and go-to veg soup of any kind? So really hope you enjoyed this. Also, please do subscribe every fortnight on Tuesdays at 4:30. Also turn on those notifications. Bing! Also check out my playlist for other soups. I've done quite a lot of soups now. This one from the Ottolenghi Comforts Cookbook from Verena Lockmuller, Tara Wigley, Helen Go and Yotam Ottolenghi. It's absolutely sensational, really good book. So take care everyone, enjoy.